Hey, Gavox here. So, in the biggest change to abilities this year... Oh, this mic is pissing me off. In the biggest change to abilities this year, they added a fourth slot to Gold 99 players, which means anybody that's a 98 powered up or a 99 stock gets 4 ability slots. Now, this is kind of a big ramification, not only for golden tickets, but for the game itself, right? Now that we get these guys, and here's EA's idea of adding a skill gap. You're like, oh, sweet, I got Jadeveon Clowney. He's got 3 abilities. This is hot. What? What? There's 4? So only a skill gap for those people that are aware of it. The knowledge gap there, the 4th ability slot hidden. We thought when they redesigned this a few months ago that they added some space right here. Not. Where? Right? Yeah, right there. They're like, oh, they'll just stack the abilities below. Make it nice and easy to see all at once. Nope, not how it was done at all. I don't understand that redesign, but whatever. That's so far in the past. You know, it's just like speeding. As long as you don't look in your rearview mirror, there'll be no consequences. So we don't look in the past, and this ability it adds a lot of interesting kind of combinations now, right? This Jadeveon Clown, we got Pass Rush Elite, Run Stopper, Enforcer. Now we can add Edge Threat Elite to make him even deadlier against the pass rush. We can do like Secure Tackler, that kind of stuff. And it's basically another tier 3 slot there at 99 overall. All slots are tier 3s at 99 overall. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this for like players like, I guess, golden tickets, right? They came out, they were going to be special. They're going to have 4 ability slots. But now there's a lot of cards with 4 ability slots. Every card coming out 99 overall. So they kind of like took the luster off the gold and they kind of made it into like false gold. But the golden tickets are not bunk right now, right? The players like the quarterbacks that are allowed to get different archetypes so that way they can hot route master. They'll be way better than regular gold 99 quarterbacks. But like other positions, say like Night Train Lane, like at corner, like what is this corner going to have with multiple archetypes in his archetype that he wouldn't have prior? I mean, he still gets Enforcer out my way. It doesn't have the block shed for it. So that there's some positions that the golden tickets would still be like. That's why I rank the quarterbacks as all the most powerful golden tickets, because their archetypes, their ability slots are just so much more powerful, and their change on the game is so much more powerful than maybe a golden ticket at these positions. But still, I mean, the golden ticket is still gonna be 6'5", fast. So like that height and speed is a rare combination. So like. The abilities was kind of like a cherry on top. Not even like, I feel like the abilities before this change was kind of like the whole like meat and potatoes. Like that was, oh my god, a 4th ability with whatever archetype, that's so sweet. But now the other archetypes for these cards, these defenders, wide receivers, running back, even a little bit. Well, wide receiver might be a little different because you can get that human joystick on them a little easier by going different archetypes. But these now, it feels like the cherry on top versus the meat and potatoes because so many other cards get it now. So, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it, about this change. I think it's okay. I don't mind it. It's just strange that I feel like we were going to get more ability changes this year. And I know we got new abilities, but we're kind of like at the start of the year speculating, hey, they might bring out more players on the field with abilities. I know it's late in the game. Although, the thing is, like, competitive players are still playing for money. So it's important that the game doesn't change to them. To me, I think keeping it fresh and varying it, I love that because the game grows stale after a long time. They're not putting out as much content anymore. We only get drops. We only get content like twice, maybe 3 times a week now. Well, if golden tickets come out on Thursday, it would be 3, right? Free Agent, Golden Ticket, and Ultimate Legends. But I for one, love these kind of changes. And the only downside being the golden ticket. And I don't think that's as big of a deal because, you know what? Now we get to have fun with multiple cards. So in the end, like, I prefer this. Let me know what you guys have to say about these ability changes on these cards. It'll be kind of neat and kind of differing with the online ladder. I mean, everybody, I would say 60% of the Madden population absolutely hates abilities. And they want them gone, right? They're like, oh, it's not skillful, it's not a skill gap. Maybe not even that high, right? 60% of the hardcore competitive type players hate abilities, where 40% are like, oh, I'm fine with it, whatever. So like those people will always want these abilities gone. But for those 40% that are like, all right, I'm fine with abilities as long as I balance them a little bit better, I'm talking to you. What do you think of this change? Are you okay with players getting more concentrated, more abilities on each card? Or would you want more players on the field with abilities Which decision would you have gone with? Instead of making this change, they go to like maybe the lineup screen and add another guy right there, or maybe even position lock. Like you can only, like one thought that we've talked about this before in my changing abilities video, was like maybe position locking some of these abilities. So like on offense, you'd have to have your quarterback would have an ability, one guy in your offensive line, you'd maybe have like 2 receiving threats or a running back or something like that, or like position locking abilities. So we've talked about this kind of stuff before. On defense, locking it down to like safeties, corners, linebackers, and D linemen, having only one at like each level. Like, you know what I mean? DBs, linebackers, D linemen. Oh, I just touched my face. I'm officially dead now. But that's kind of, I don't know, interesting. 4th there. Does this mean we'll maybe get a 4th one in the future? They keep on expanding it, changing it. I mean, I think now is the perfect time for them to like kind of basically experiment going for Madden 21. See what the player base can deal with, see what we can handle. Maybe they got to wait until that last competitive tournament is over, whenever that is. If they're going to even do that. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the whole disease going around. But I think it's perfect, right? I love change. I love experimenting. Keeping things the same is a fast track to boredom. So let's get off that track to just blah, blah, blah. Let's do the same thing all year long. 3 players, 3 ability slots. Fuck yeah, change that. That's why I like house rules so much. Changing the meta, changing everything. Also, one more note that came out this morning: Gauntlet players, they can now be quick sold. I'm not sure. Do I have a lot of Gauntlet players, or maybe just like one of them? Let's take a look at my binder here. But basically, I got one of them. Oh, it's because I have a chemistry on him. So the Gauntlet players, like Juju Smith-Schuster and other players, they can be sold for like half training now. So Gauntlet 3 players, there you go. You got them. You grinded for them. You can get training, either the reroll method or whatever. But let's see. I think that's what I got for my notes. Yeah. Kind of crazy, huh? I like it. I'm down for it. I'm here for any type of changes, but I'm sure a lot of people aren't. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Call to action.